what a start. Inside out and upside down. No stress, I'ma clean up this mess.
Hello, it's Leigh here. Thanks for joining me for another Margarete Miller challenge, weekly challenge. This is number 31, and these are the prompts. So we've got something with a spine, a path or road, your least favourite colour, a formula, a crossword or newspaper or magazine puzzle, and the bonus is a dried leaf or flower. So I'm not going to use the bonus, and for my spine I'm going to use that piece that that's on just under my hand there. It's actually a piece of a book spine, and I've got a page out of a mathematics book, got my crossword puzzle there, and I am going to glue down a few pieces of music sheet before I start building my collage on top of it. So thanks to everybody who has been watching my Junk Journal July videos. So that's been a challenge to get a video up every day. So they were nice little short videos set to music. When I started doing it, I was recording a few in advance and then just editing them and putting them up, which was a good thing because in the middle of the month I got COVID and was quite sick actually. I was surprised considering I've had all my vaccinations. But anyway, I'm back on my feet again. Still got a little bit of a croaky voice and a snuffly nose, but other than that everything's back to normal. That was a very valuable challenge to take part in because it really helped me to grow as a collage artist. When I first started doing Margarete Miller, I was trying to make my collages quite elaborate and spending ages doing, an artful background before I actually started building the collage on top. And what I found with Junk Journal July is that you don't need to do that. Well, I don't need to do that. And it was really freeing to be able to start and finish a collage in about 15 minutes. So that was great. I mean, you can do that. You can, make an arty background and build a collage on top of it. There's nothing wrong with that. But I felt that was what I had to do all the time. It was what was expected of me. And I know now that that's not right, because that's not true of me anyway, because I can create a meaningful collage without spending an hour doing a background beforehand. So that was a valuable lesson to learn. When I've gone through my book that I created and had a look at everything, some pages I really love, but they haven't been popular, and other ones that I don't particularly like, and they've sort of, people have really liked them. So I don't know how to pick that. So whether I have weird taste or something, I don't know. If you want to join in the Margarete Miller challenge and you're looking for the prompts, there's a link to the prompts in my video description box. So you have to buy them from her shop. Yes, that was interesting to see how that worked out. If you're wondering about the glue I'm using, it's just a liquid, a clear liquid glue. Came from the $2 shop. It's great because the bottle has got that adjustable nozzle, so you can get a really thin stream of glue coming out. Or you can open it right up and get a big blob of glue out of it. But because it's a wet glue and I'm working straight onto a page that hasn't been gessoed or anything, I'm just using it sparingly. It sticks really well too. It's very permanent. So here I've torn a piece of that book spine out, and I'm just going to lay that on the right hand side of the image of the little girl on the pathway. It was a little bit of a challenge to get that to stick because it's not a flat piece of paper, it's got ridges in it. My least favourite colour, believe it or not, it's actually gold. While I love to add gold splatters and, you know, like a gold highlights on things, I don't particularly like the colour gold, and I especially don't like this yellowy gold like what's on the sticker. I don't know, I don't like it in jewellery. I don't like it when I see like crockery that's got that gold on it. I think it's just too artificial looking, too yellow, because yellow would have been the next colour that I chose that I don't like very much. I can remember years and years ago reading that if you paint internal walls of a house yellow, it creates conflict in the house. I don't know if that's true, but it was certainly true of my situation at that time. So didn't want to do anything too fancy on this, but I've added some coffee splatters and gone around the edge of the papers that are torn, in particular, with some coffee, and the coffee absorbed into those torn edges, so I like that look. But other than that, I don't really jazz this up at all. Just leave it plain. So that image of the little girl and the book page with the mathematics symbols on them, they came from Julie. She sent me some Happy Mail some months ago, and that was in amongst the things that she sent me. I'm slowly working through them. So that's pretty much the collage finished. All I need to do is write the date on there. And I didn't really leave enough room to stick the prompts on, so I just wrote them down the side on the down those lines on the right hand side. So on Wednesday, Julie and I have our monthly collage. So it's now a treasure hunt type of collage. So find as many items related to sewing as you can. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hooroo, bye for now.